Hello, hockey fans, and welcome back to the Rockford IceHogs Broadcasting Network and IceHogs warm-up. Joseph Zakshesky with you alongside head coach Jeremy Colliton for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game ahead of Game 1 action between the IceHogs and the Manitoba Moose. And, Coach, you certainly had plenty of time to prepare for this matchup and this overall series, a full week's worth of practice, but take us through the final X's and O's in preparation for a top team in the Central Division.
Yeah, we had a good couple days here once we knew that we were coming here, and just our game it's not going to change too much. Things that give us success, they're not going to change. We want to play with pace and pressure on the puck and try and hold the puck in the offensive zone as much as we can and be hard to play against that way. Special teams obviously will continue to be big, so we spent some time on that. But, today is just about starting on time, expecting them to try and have a good start, and hopefully we can match that, and then we'll see. But I think just like any playoff series, you learn a lot in the first 10 minutes as far as how the teams match up, and we're excited to see.
And with that being said, the IceHogs haven't played a game in over a week since that Game 3 victory in triple overtime against Chicago. But for you, I'd imagine the start's going to be important just to get the legs moving again and get rolling into another playoff series.
Yeah. It's, first goal is big. Game 1 is big. So we want to be ready. I think I'm not too worried about the layoff. I think we'll be ready to go. It's fun. It's fun to be here, and I'm sure the guys will be fired up.
You touched a little bit upon the special teams, how big they were for the Rockford IceHogs in that first-round series against Chicago. I imagine a bigger emphasis even placed here is Manitoba. Just looking at the stat sheet, they're almost averaging 30 penalty minutes per game in that first-round series against Grand Rapids. So if you can get them off their game, it seems like opportunities will be had.
Well, I think part of that was just the nature of that series. It was physical. There was a lot of extra stuff going on. I don't know whether this will be a special teams heavy series or not, but if they do take penalties, then yeah, we want to make them pay for it. And they have pretty good power play. I don't know what their numbers are like, but when we look at their personnel and how they move the puck, they're dangerous. So, it's important. We want to win that battle, and I think 5-on-5 we can be better. We were a very good 5-on-5 team all season, and I think we were just okay in the playoffs. So hopefully we can get that going. It'll be a pretty good combination.
Talking with head coach Jeremy Colliton here ahead of Game 1 action between the Rockford IceHogs and Manitoba Moose here in the Central Division Finals. And, Coach, small sample size against Manitoba in the regular season. In fact, out of all the Central Division teams, you saw them the fewest amount of times, just 4 games. Out of that head-to-head series, what are you taking away from it to apply here in this Game 1 action?
Yeah, not a lot, honestly. I think the games in our building, they were very good, and we were, okay the first one, even though we got blown out. As the second one, I thought we were quite good. And then the 2 games here, I think we did what we had to do. That wasn't their team. So, it's a new series.
And now squaring off against Manitoba, what's going to be your biggest key? You had the full week of practice. We've dove into in the regular season in the last series against Chicago. But for you, what's going to stand out for you and your group to determine, as you mentioned, those first 10 minutes and how successful they are?
We got to skate. We want to move the puck forward. Hopefully force their D to go back and get pucks under pressure. If we don't do it to them, they'll do it to us. So that's something we got to be aware of. They're aggressive on the forecheck, and they're going to try and come after our D and be physical. So we'll be prepared for that, but we want to play in their half of the ice.
Jeremy, I appreciate your time. Good luck tonight.
You bet. Thanks.
Head coach Jeremy Colliton joining us for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game ahead of Game 1 action between the IceHogs and the Manitoba Moose. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.